because I'm happy. I'm super excited today. I just got this new tea. I am on my way out to do a mental wellness campaign, and I get this one, Happy. So they're teas, they're super cute. It's in like the blogger sphere, and some media personalities and stuff are getting together to talk about wellness. And I had something like epiphany like this week, and I thought I'd hop on to share because of the response I've gotten from the loved ones that I have shared with. And I love all of you. So the two words in the English language that can literally make or break you in terms of happiness and fulfilling what you're here to do on this planet: accepted and accepting. Two very powerful words on their own. They're not the polar opposites of each other. It's not like do one, don't do the other. They just are in themselves extremely powerful if applied the right way and identified the right way. So I'll start with accepted. What do you think of when you think of accepted? A people pleaser? Are you out in this world to be accepted? Is that what drives you? Because if it is, chances are you're going to be stopped in what you're creating a lot. People pleasers, they just attract takers. That's their point of attraction. Creators attract more creators. So once I really took a look at that word and I was like, accepted. If your drive is to become accepted, what do you think is going to happen when you know you should do something? You're out to do it. Anything like lose weight, eat healthy, start a business, have this sort of relationship with your friends or, a significant other. If you know you're committed to doing that, but you're this massive people pleaser and your focus and concentration is on constantly being accepted, you're going to start with this amount of energy per day. You're going to maybe do something for yourself, but wait, all of a sudden someone's asked you to do something. Someone's asked you to be somewhere. You're sacrificing the things you know you should do for short-term value. You think that they're going to value you short-term, and they probably will, but long-term, you are providing your true value to no one because you'll never get there, and no one's out there to be able to appreciate what you have in store because you won't get there. You'll be stopped. You'll go an inch in 5 different directions if you concentrate on being accepted constantly. Now watch this. What if you just lived in your value? You resonated with it. You knew that the people who are going to value you and stick around are going to, and that you are committed to what you're out to accomplish. Then what happens? You start with the same amount of energy, except for instead of going an inch in 5 or 10 different directions for the day, you stick to one. And guess what happens? You go a mile because all that energy is pushing up into what you're trying to accomplish, rather than being spread out scarce and you accomplishing next to nothing, but being happy that people have accepted you and that you've been able to please people, if you know what I'm saying. And you're never able to provide your long-term value in that scenario, ever. You'll never be able to bring your real value to people who are waiting for it because you're too busy trying to please people short-term. And we all battle with it, right? The second term is accepting. Accepting. That one rocked my world because guess what the key to happiness really is? Is accepting what you've been given, the circumstances, the people. How often do you encounter someone or a situation that you don't like? And so you want to wrestle with it and you want to take on the lion, you want to take on the bear, and you just want to beat it with a stick. You want people to know that this isn't what you like. But you've been given the person, right? You've been given the partnership, you've been given the situation. So why not accept it? Instead, we want to expend all of our energy on resisting it and fighting with it and saying, but I don't want it, but I don't want it. Oh, I don't want that. I don't want that. So you're pushing your way through life resisting. It's like instead of walking down the path, you want to stop and nitpick at every single thing and try and change and fix it versus accepting it. What happens when you accept something is that it kind of disappears, right? You have the power to choose it, right? Someone shows up and you have to work with them and you're just not about what they're about. Instead of letting it get to you and trying to wrestle it out of them, that's just the way they are. Choose them. And then think of the power that you gain in doing so, if you know what I'm saying. So acceptance is really what lets you move forward, because the opposite of that is you're stuck. You get stuck and you're paralyzed and you're waiting. You're waiting for God knows what, a magic wand to change the way things are instead of just accepting them. And ultimately you can wait and things are going to show up. But the things that show up for you are just going to be remnants of the things that people left behind who actually are accepting their circumstances, who are creating, who are hustling. They're leaving things behind for you. And that does not put you in the creative standpoint. You're not the creator in that instance. You are the victim, and it's happening to you. So I was really motivated and inspired by that this week. I thought you might be too. What are you up to? What are you creating? Let me know. Mwah. Also, if you enjoy these videos and you're working on something bigger and you're up to play a bigger, greater game, join the community. If you leave your email below, maybe this is on Facebook, hopefully, probably, YouTube. Leave your email below if you're not part of the community, and essentially once a week you'll get one of these nuggets similar to this philosophy to help you tag team it up. Don't do it alone. You don't have to.